Hello, my name is Kathleen Robles. In this video, I will demonstrate the steps necessary to compute variables, create frequencies, calculate descriptive statistics, and produce a graph of the data called a histogram. All of these things will be produced using the SPSS statistics package. The first step is to input data on which to perform these tasks, and I'm using an existing data set that was provided to the class. At the bottom of the screen, I will click on Variable View, and now we can see the names of the variables, the labels of the variables, and which type of measure the variables fall under, nominal, ordinal, or scale. Going across, we can see each of the cases or individuals for which all of the data has been input in all of the different variables. So each of these numbers represents an individual. Now I will demonstrate how to compute a variable. This is useful when you are combining more than one existing variable to create a new variable. The most common reason for computing new variables is to arrive at a total score on an instrument or a subscale score. In Variable View, you will see the labels of all the variables here. And I wish to look at engagement. So that would include faculty engagement, welcoming engagement in class, and welcoming engagement out of class. To compute these three variables, I will go to Variable View and select Transform and Compute Variables. And we want to name our target variable, our new variable that we will be creating. And so I'm going to call this comp engagement. Now from the box, we will select the variables that relate to engagement. And you can either click on it and use the arrow. And we need to tell SPSS that we want to add these together. So we have to hit a plus sign between each one. You can also double click on it and it will automatically go into the box. Or you can drag it over like this. So now we have all three of our variables in there, and we're going to hit OK. And now we want to look at some other stuff, frequencies, percentages, etc., etc. So we will go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Frequencies. And we will move over from our box here, which has already been done, our new variable, going to put it into the variables, and we're going to hit Statistics. From here, we want to look at the central tendency box, and we want to have an output with the mean, the median, the mode, and in dispersion, standard deviation, and variance. And we will hit Continue. We also want to create a histogram chart. So we will hit Charts and make sure that Histogram and Show Normal Curve is selected. This will allow us to look at what a normal bell curve would look like in comparison to the output of our actual data. From here we will hit Continue and then OK. And all of our boxes with our information have shown up here. So in statistics, we can see N, which is the sample size, 1,775. We see median, or mean, median, and mode, standard deviation, and the variance. Here we can look at the frequency, and frequency shows the number of times a particular value for a variable has been selected in the study. Percentage, which shows the percentage of the value in overall data. Valid percent, which adjusts for missing data in the study. And then cumulative percent, which adds all of the valid percentages together in order according to the entire study. If we scroll down a little bit further, now we see our histogram. And this shows the normal bell curve. And our data falls relatively within a normal curve. And we can also see here our mean, our standard deviation, and also the sample size. And that concludes how to compute variables, create frequencies, calculate descriptive statistics, and produce a graph of data called a histogram. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.